Hi guys. So Blue here, in case you don't know who I am. And if you do know who I am, then you're about to see me share some things that I usually don't share with the world. You know, usually I'm very confident and I am funny and quirky and, you know, just blue, and you're seeing me chalking and but today's different. Today I'm going to start the month out a little bit differently. So, hey Kathy, how you doing? Hi Tammy. So, I was just saying that, hey Cheryl, I was just saying that I'm gonna start my month a little differently, and that, you know, usually this is the time where I would be goofy and the normal Blue that everybody knows and sees. However, I am gonna do things a little differently. I'm gonna start my month differently. So, sorry. I'm gonna be real, because being real is important. And I have a lot of people since I've joined, you know, with this company that are questioning, should I join? Should I do something with this company? Can I? Am I able? And I kind of want to just tell a little bit about me for a second. Hi, Lou. Oh, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. Okay, this is what happens when you go live, people. You have people that are watching that you don't expect, and, you know, that's scary. But here I am, okay? I am not one to talk about myself. I never have been. Being goofy, good at. I got it. But tonight, I'm going to just tell you why, if you are thinking about joining, or if you are scared about doing anything in your life and you haven't done it, I'm going to tell you why you can. Because I can. And up until, hey Punkadoo, hi Jennifer. Okay, I can do this. Okay, so anywho, up until, what, 2 months ago, really, February 26th, I believe it was, I did absolutely nothing with my new business. Hi, Jennifer. How are you doing? I did nothing. I joined in December on the 7th, and I, of course, jumped into the holidays. Hey, Oklahoma. How you doing? I jumped into the holidays and I didn't, you know, think about chalking or anything about it. And then I jumped into Inner Circle with my team leader, and it sparked something in me. And I said to myself, you know, you can do this. And so I had to make a decision. At this point, what nobody knows is I could not walk. I could not walk. I couldn't, I had, you know, a lot of issues with my back, and I still do. But I decided in that moment that, so Tammy says to me, hi Diana. She says to me, listen, I need you guys to jump. I don't think in that moment she understood what that meant, because when she said jump and she was trying to inspire us to do something, I said, I got this. I can do this. I can jump. I got this. You ready? So I jumped. I jumped into 4 shows, vending shows that I had never done before, not being able to walk. But more than that, guys, and this is where it gets real, real quick. Okay. There's like a handful of people that know this about me. It's not something I go around telling people, but it is proof that anybody can do anything. You do know how to jump. I do know how to jump. So not only could I not walk at the time, but I also had never left the house without my wife. I said it. There you go. It's now out there for the world. I was, am, is, I don't know, put whatever verb you want to it. I like a risk, truth, raw, unconditional love. Yes. I basically am a shut-in. And I have been with my wife for over 16 years. Hello, Doris. You may want to go back and watch the replay. But, so I've been with her for over 16 years. And I haven't ever been anywhere without her. Ever. Not the grocery store. Not to get gas. Nowhere. So when she told me to jump, I'm sitting here, I can't walk, I can't move, and I'm going, how am I going to work this business when I can't even leave the house? And she's talking about doing lives, and she's talking about like vending shows and all of these things, and I'm like hyperventilating on the other side of, you know, this phone or this computer going, there is no way in hell I can do this. And hey, Ida. And then she said jump. Now the thing is I have never been a quitter in my life. Even though I don't leave my house, I'm still not a quitter. I work my ass off. Sorry. I apologize. And so she said, jump. And I said, you got this. You can do this. You just have to jump. And so I did. I jumped. I didn't know how I was going to walk. I didn't know how I was going to stand. And I definitely didn't know how I was going to walk out the front door. So I just did it. And I booked a tiny little show with a friend that I felt very safe with. And I went, I can do this. And I'll start there. And you are really good. Thank you, Doris. That means a lot. So I did. And I used in my head, you know, her as my safety point to get through that tiny little time frame that was not going to be in my wheelhouse of safety. And so I did it. And I went. And I kept going back to her table and I kept using her. But then at some point in that show, I don't know, something happened. And I just did me. I did me like I do in my lives. And you jumped, and now you are inspiring others to do the same. Well, I mean, I can only hope that, Jen. I don't know if that's the case or not, but I know that for me, if I want anyone in my team, or anybody that is thinking about joining my team, or anybody that even outside of this is just wondering about anything, and I can fix that in one brave moment of my life, I'll keep jumping. Okay? I'll keep jumping. So, anywho, at some point it clicked, and that person that you all see on my lives it just came out. It just fell into place. And I think it had a lot to do with it being a kids, you know, vending show, and so I look to the kids, because kids and me, we get along great. I know that probably blows all of your minds, but yes, we do. We get along great. And so I focused on them to get through it, and I did it. And then, you rock, you got this. Thank you, Kathy. So because, you know, I jumped, you know, and 4 shows wasn't enough, and me starting with this baby little show of 8 people, 8. I want you to know, 8. My next show, just 1 week later, was the Home and Garden show in Orlando. And if you guys aren't from Orlando, then you'll have no idea what that means. But I jumped from 8 people to 15,000 people. And here I am. I'm sitting across from you, and I haven't stopped since I jumped. I've been going and going and going and going and going, and it has been literally my world. And there's days like today where, I'm going, what am I doing? Why am I here? Like, what the? I took a week off from Chalk Couture because I had, home stuff, and I have a consignment. And in that week, I could see myself going backwards mentally. Like, does that make sense? Like I could see myself, because I wasn't pushing myself in a way that I knew I needed to be doing, that I was going backwards in a way. And so, today I knew I was, of course, going to jump into Chalk Couture again, because I do set goals and I do meet those goals. So I struggled through the day, but I knew that I wanted to do a live, and I wanted to start. That is where we met. That's right, Kathy. It is where we met. So look, now you know how huge that was to have done, and I'm so glad that I did, and I'm so glad that I met you and everybody else that I met there, and since, because I have met so many amazing people since throwing myself into this world, and I have proven to myself that it can be done. And so I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forward. I want to keep going forward. And so even though today was a hard day, and even though I struggled and I just sat on the computer and looked for vending shows and didn't, connect with my, because I wanted to wake up and do a live, I knew I had to keep going forward. And so here I am now. I just got off of a team meeting that was really what I needed. And I went, oh, the day's over. I didn't do it. I didn't accomplish my goal. And I felt really bad in that split second, because, Oklahoma and Tammy know that it literally, we just got out of that group. But as quick as that second was, I could feel myself going, no, it's not okay. You set a goal, and you need to stick to it. And so, yes, it's 10:30, almost 11 o'clock at night. And you didn't do a project, and all of these things I could think that I didn't do. And then I went, no. You know what? It's a new month. It's a new month. And so I didn't do XYZ today, but instead I'm going to jump, and I'm going to keep jumping. So I jumped, and here I am sharing the biggest, rawest thing that I could share with you guys. So if one person out there is truly struggling and thinking they can't, they now know they can. And if you are wondering how you're going to make your business work, then wonder no more. Just do it. Jump. That is truly the best advice that I can give to you, that was given to me. And yes, since then, she didn't know what that meant when I jumped. She said maybe, jumping off a cliff wasn't the best idea. But you know what, Tammy? It was the best idea. It was the best idea because it saved me, it gave me a purpose, and it stretched me beyond mind blown. And yet, in just a very tiny little period, we're talking from February 26th to whatever a week ago Saturday was, okay? Whatever date that was. I think it was 6 weeks when I put it down on a calendar. 6 weeks, if that. No, it was 1 month. It was 1 month. February 26th to March 23rd. So less than a month. That's how many shows I did. Boom, 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 boom. And I have 18 new friends that are on my team that, whether they're there to chalk or to work this business, it is something I didn't have a month and a half ago. And that's just my team. all of the other people that I've met through this business that, I mean, insane. So I did it, and you can too, and it's scary as hell, but here it is. I'm here. And I am not going to be the person that is ever going to get behind something that I don't believe in. And I want you guys to hear that. So if you ranked 5 times. I did. I did rank 5 times. Hi, Mary. So you probably have to watch the replay because I'm about to get off. But I did just get real. But anywho, I know that if I'm going to stand behind something, if anybody knows me at all, then they know A, how big of a big deal this is, because I don't share my life with anybody. B, I do not stand in front of anybody and try to sell anything to anybody ever in my entire life. It's not who I am. But when I fell into this, and it kind of fell into me, because really that's what happened. It fell into me. I had to make a choice, you know, can I do this, but can I get behind it? Because if I can't get behind this, then I'm not going to do this. Because that's why the first day I got my kit, I opened it up and I took it out and I went, let's put this to the test right here. And I went live. And that's what I've been doing ever since. So my lives are always going to be dirty. They're always going to be messy. They're always going to be trial and error. Because I don't want to be the person that comes to you and tries to sell you something or be something that I'm not. And I hope that my team knows that and acts the same way. Because I don't want anybody ever to be anything that they're not. Not today, not ever. So I did my live. And I'm going to continue to do my lives. I do have one heck of a month. I just signed up for another show. I have 3 shows back to back. And I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm going to set another goal for myself right here live. So that way you all can hold me accountable. I'm going to go live every day. I don't care if it's doing a project. I don't care if it's showing you a fuzzing cloth. But I need to do that to stay jumping. And sometimes you need that in life. Sometimes when we are lost, we need to be found. And we need to have something to continue to jump for. And so, right now, on record, it will be this. And so I look forward to seeing every single one of you. More of you. Hi, Melissa. Make sure you go hit the replay, #replay, because I'm about to end, but you will want to see this. So I hope everybody has a great day, an awesome month, and I hope you all start jumping. And I hope you continue to jump. And if I can help anybody with the first step, or the third, or the continuation, I'm here. So message me, even call me. I'm sorry I didn't do a project, but I think I did more. So have a good night, and I'll be seeing you.